In a small quiet village surrounded by green rice fields lived a boy. The village was peaceful and life moved slowly with the sun. Every morning, his parents reminded him that education is important. His older brother never missed a day, but the boy was different. Near the school stood a tall mango tree. It was his favorite place. Instead of entering the gate, he would quietly slip away. He would hide high in the branches for hours, eating ripe mangoes and watching birds fly across the sky while others studied. One afternoon, his teacher and parents found him. They were not angry, but they were sad. They asked why he had stayed away. His teacher said, "School can be hard, but learning will help you grow stronger than the tallest tree." At last, he understood. The next morning, he looked up at the branches and then walked straight into school. He realized that the greatest heights are found in knowledge. The first few days of school were a challenge. The classroom felt small compared to the wide branches of the mango tree. The letters and numbers felt like a new language, and sometimes he missed the quiet rustle of the leaves and the taste of sweet fruit. But then, during a lesson on nature, he picked up his pencil and began to draw. He drew the only thing he knew perfectly, the mango tree. His classmates gathered around, amazed by the detail in his work. For the first time, he realized he had something unique to share. He began to make friends, sharing stories of the birds he had seen from high above. School didn't feel so small anymore. Now, he walks home with his brother every afternoon, their bags filled with books and their hearts filled with new ideas. He still loves the mango tree, but he knows now that the roots of knowledge will help him reach even higher than its tallest branch. One day, the teacher announced a special lesson. Instead of staying inside, the whole class would learn from the world outdoors. The boy was chosen to lead the way. He walked with pride, showing his friends the path he once took alone. Under the wide branches, he shared everything he had learned, not just from books, but from his many hours spent in the shade. He explained how a tiny seed grows into a giant tree, just as a single lesson grows into a lifetime of wisdom. Together, the class planted a new sapling. They promised to care for it, watching it grow as they grew in their own studies. He realized that his favorite place wasn't a hideout anymore. It was a classroom without walls, where nature and knowledge met. In the quiet village, the boy had finally found his place, rooted in the earth but reaching for the stars through the power of learning. As the seasons changed, the boy grew taller and wiser. The village remained peaceful, but his world was expanding with every book he read. He still visited his favorite tree, but now it was his place of study, a sanctuary where stories and science came to life. One morning, he saw someone who reminded him of himself, a young child looking at the school gate with doubt and fear. He remembered the kindness his teacher had shown him. He knew it was his turn to offer a hand and share what he had learned. He showed the child the tree he helped plant, explaining that every great journey begins with a single step into the classroom. He shared his favorite stories, proving that knowledge isn't just about hard work, it's about discovering the magic in the world. Together, they walked toward the future. The boy realized that the greatest lesson of all is that when we learn, we grow, and when we help others learn, we grow even stronger. Years passed, and the boy's vision transformed the quiet village. Ban Uratan became known as the living library, where every tree told a story. He had become a teacher himself, showing his students that the world is the greatest book of all if you only know how to read it. He built a place where books and branches met, a sanctuary for every child who once felt that the classroom was too small. In this village, learning wasn't a chore, it was an adventure. Children found wisdom in the heights and peace in the pages. He looked up at the tree that started it all. It was no longer a place to hide, but a monument to how far a curious mind can go. The cycle continued as new seeds were planted and new lessons were learned, ensuring the village would always grow toward the light. The boy who once ran from school had built a world where knowledge and nature were one, a legacy that would live on forever.